I got your bitch. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. They are to be ashamed. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Goddamn right, bitch. Look at here. There you go. They're out here sharing marijuana. Look at here. There you go. The same old nasty ass people from last week. Corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Goddamn corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Goddamn right, bitch. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. 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 Goddamn right, bitch. Goddamn right, bitch. Goddamn right, bitch. Goddamn right, bitch. Corner doing dope. 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 Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Goddamn right, bitch. Look at here. There you go. They're out here sharing marijuana. Look at here. There you go. The same old nasty ass people from last week. Corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Goddamn corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Goddamn right, bitch. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. 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 Goddamn right.
I know, isn't it ironic? Yeah, I know, dude. It's it's Labor Day and I'm working, but I don't have a job. I gotta go. I'm live. All right, I'll talk to you later. Hey, what's up, you damn dirty deckheads? Happy Labor Day, bitches. Welcome to Barry on Deck. I'm your host, Barry Laminack. Thank you guys for being here on a holiday. I hope you guys are enjoying your day off. I hope you're relaxing. I hope you're drunk or high or coked up or methed out or whatever it is that you do that makes you happy. Just be safe when you do it. Oh, we're here. We're doing a show. That's right. It's no days off, bitches. No days off for daddy. I got to keep this grind going. Whether it's 1 or 100 or 1,000 that are tuning in, I'm going to do this shit until the wheels fall off. So we're doing the show today. Fuck it, let's be real. I got nothing else to do anyways. I mean, let's be real. Fuck, am I going to just sit around and play video games and I can't even jerk off. The wife's home. Yeah. It's here we are. This is going to be good times. Thank you guys for being here. I got a packed show for you and I have the receipts to prove it. Look at all that shit we got going on here. Look at this. Look at this day to day. Sports obs. We got to talk about Deshaun Watson's deal, the Rockets, the Astros. We ain't going to spend much time on the Astros. Oh my God. What a train wreck that is. And then we got, fun entertainment stuff. I want to talk about what motivates you because I need help. We're going to talk about Labor Day facts. I have a teacher that I want you to help me out with. So we'll talk about that. The Honey House makes me sad. Mike Tyson was on the Joe Rogan Experience. All that and a whole lot more on Barry on Deck today. But as you know, I like to start off the day shouting out the chat. Your boy Clarence was number 1 in the chat. Clarence Marshall first in on the chat, beats out Chris Reyes. So sad days for Chris Reyes. I'm sorry, buddy, but you were close. But Clarence is here, Chris is here, so we know that. We've established that early on. Titan Hugo thought he was first, fail. But congrats on landing Clowney. I can't wait for you to watch him not play. PayPal Pete is here. Look at PayPal Pete. Sandoval in H-Town. Penguin Katie is here. My sweets. Robert Likes Beer is in the building. Jesus Perez. Pete Jones. I still don't know if Pete Jones is, I got to look closer at the picture. I got to inspect it. Anyways. Uriel Villanueva. Gregory Vega Jr. What's up, buddy? Richard Vales. Brandon Martinez is here. Rachel. Look, Rach. What's up, Rach? Good to see you, sweetie. Well, 713 Hooligan is in the building. My dude Josh, Jeff Bell. Jeff, I hope you got a day off. You worked way too goddamn hard. You know that. Francisco Abarca, not first. Nope, that's not even close. What's up, Rudolph Rodriguez? Number 10 on the thumbs up, and that's what matters the most. Aaron Little, Frank Ruiz. Hi, Jen. Hi. Total Dallas is here. Good news for Jen, by the way, coming up in just a second here. Who else? Mark Groppy is here. What's up, Mark? Well, Joey Geiger. Okay. No relation to the asshole John Geiger. We've established that already. The Reverend Lord Chris Householder. I love the new logo, bro. The logo is badass. Y'all got to give it up for that. Aaron J. Bryant's in the building. Saul Gonzalez, KD, Chris Davis is here. Terrence J is here. Cowboy Trav is in the building. AR Platinum is in the building. Santos. You fucked up the streak, Cal Ripken. Martinez, you fucked it up. But that's okay. I still love you, buddy. Who else is here? Hey, oh shit, I got a super chat I gotta get to. Okay. Who else? D-Mata's in the building. Demetrius. Hi, Lisa. Hi. Who else? Okay, I think that's all. Little Steven Uzivert. It is a full house. PayPal Pete, thank you for popping the super chat cherry on a Labor Day edition of Barry on Deck. He said, hell yes, way to start a Labor Day show. Deckheads, what's up? Yeah, I thought I'd do something special, play the Friday show on a Monday because it's a holiday, because we're off. Do a little something different, break up the monotony. So here we go. First of all, I'm not going to let you guys be the only sons of bitches out here drinking. I know I normally only drink on Fridays unless you guys make me take shots, but it's Labor Day, bitches. So, I grabbed one of Nora's beers because I was out of Bud Light. So we're drinking Dos Equis today, and I'm sure Chris Adams and the guys over at beerchronicle.com would be embarrassed and sad. But you know what? It's what we do, okay? So cheers to you guys. Thank you all for being here. A lot of stuff planned. A lot of things I want to get to. First and foremost, you're going to notice, what? Is that a new shirt? Is this, what do my eyes deceive me? So these are the shirts I showed you guys last week. They are up on the website. The shop I'll put up here. I'll replace that. So there it is, barryondeck.com/shop. You can go get your shirts. There's only a few left. They sold pretty quickly, like the last round did. And when they're gone, folks. I probably won't do any more like this. So, and there's a lot of originals, like not one of 100, like one of one. Like whoever got the gold ringer tee, that's the only one that's ever going to exist like that. So, not that, but one day when I'm rich and famous and this is a huge deal, that'll be a special shirt. So there are a few of those left. Also, the shot glasses are finally online. barryondeck.com/shop. You can get shot glasses, get those sent to you. And we have a Yard of the Month winner. And I wanted to announce that. I wanted to get it out of the way because I know y'all are into this shit. And so I just wanted to say congratulations to Jen. It wasn't even close, really. It was a landslide victory for Jen in the Yard of the Month vote. So, Jen, you win Yard of the Month. I will give you the option of where you want your Crab Kings gift card. So she wins a $50 gift card to Crab Kings. And that's what's up, because you know what? We that's how we roll. Right here. Look at, nope, that's the wrong one. There it is. That's all you, Jen. $50 gift card to Crab Kings. So, Jen, congratulations on winning. Friend, we'll get a gift card. I'll let you pick the location. They have 3 that sponsor this show. So, whichever one is closest to you, you're going to pick it and you win it. And I'll make sure that you get it. I have to send them like your name and info and stuff. But congratulations on winning Yard of the Month. And if you want to win a fabulous prize, I don't know what it's going to be yet for September, send me a picture of you in your yard, and you will be eligible for Yard of the Month for September. So, what if you lost Chris Householder, Fidel Limon? Send me another picture. You can send me the same picture. I don't give a shit. Actually, don't do that because I want to see the updated version. I need to see what it looks like now because, you know, it's hot and some of y'all may have let your lawns die. So, updated pictures, send them to me, get in for September, win a cool prize. It's super easy. You just get in the yard, take a selfie, send it over, and you could win like Jen and Demetrius Smata did last month. So, there you go. Another super chat. I heard Stuttering Oliver. PayPal Pete said, shot time, and I got my black one. Yeah, there was like 4 of these, which I really liked, these and the red ones. And there was a few of these. And all right, I'll do a goddamn shot with you, Pete. I'll do a shot with you, Jay. You know, I don't know if I ever said this, Jeremy. By the way, y'all, if you don't know, I kind of forgot the story behind Jeremy's nickname, PayPal Pete. I know it was on The Usual Suspects, and there was a guy named, like, I don't know, it wasn't Boxcar Willie. It was like, I don't know, Payday Rick or something like that. And I was like, well, that's stupid. That's like PayPal Pete or some shit. And Jeremy used that as his nickname, which I love, by the way. But Jeremy, I don't know if I've ever told you this. And I know this is Labor Day and not Veterans Day or Memorial Day. And I know you served this fine country, and I know several of the other deckheads did as well. And I will preface this by saying I thank you all, but I just wanted to tell Jeremy, thank you for your service to our country, my friend. Thank you for your super chats. Thank you for your patronage and support. I love you like I love all the deckheads. Cheers. All right. Oh. Huh. God damn it. Whoo, buddy. All right. It's going to be a long ass day. Here we go. Now, yeah, I stayed up till 3 in the morning playing Call of Duty Warzone. And then when I got off, by the way, guess what, house? I went to bed at 4 o'clock like my wife suggested. Yeah. Pretty fucking awesome. Anyways, one of the things I wanted to talk to you guys about is, as you know, we play video games on here. Well, some of us do. And I started playing Words with Friends. And I want to tell you that I liken myself to be a pretty, not smart, not super smart. The lighting is bad here. Let me turn this down. I feel like the lighting, it's like super lit up or something. Oh, you know what it is? Hold on. I didn't turn these on, goddammit. That might help a little bit. That should take off some of it at least, because that light looks really harsh. That's better. Okay. Sorry. I'd liken my vocabulary to be decent. I think I have a fairly okay. What up, Walt? What up, Virginia Buttonweed? I think I have a fairly okay vocabulary. Fuck words with friends. And specifically Total Dallas, Penguin Katie, and Clarence Marshall. Because all 3 of these sons of bitches whooped my candy ass on Words with Friends. And so I'm not playing. When I finish this game with Total Dallas, who is a complete cheater, by the way. Folks, if Total Dallas ever offers to send you a friend request on Words with Friends, deny it. Because he cheats. This sumbitch used words that no one knows about. Look, this sumbitch used the word brome. B-R-O-M-E. He don't know what a goddamn brome is. He Googled that shit. Also, he used the word jeet. J-E-E-T. Man, get the fuck out of here, Total Dallas. You don't know what these goddamn words are. You're a cheater. You use the app that you just punch in the tiles and it tells you, and that's why you're winning 280 to 198. So you can suck it. Penguin Katie is just smarter than me, so she can suck it. And Clarence barely beat me 331 to 315. Clarence over here spelling high at the end. Get the fuck out of here. This is a raggedy ass game, and after I lose to Total Dallas, I ain't playing no more. So don't send me no friend requests, bitches, because I'm deleting it. This is a stupid ass game, and I might be a sore loser, maybe. Yeah, look, Total Dallas, I did not Google anything. You're a goddamn lie. Brome and Jeet. The fuck out of here. Nobody believes you know what a brome or a Jeet is. I still don't know what the fuck a Jeet is. No one believes you, Total Dallas. See, look, Francisco, that's the first thing I thought of. All Jeet, motherfuckers. Get all the Jeet. I got what? What's up, Alex Villanueva? I know you're cooking. He thought he was spelling broom. Probably is a goddamn typo. Yeah, apparently so, Titan Hugo. No, Katie, I'm not playing you. I'm done with this game. I'm telling you, I'm too much of a sore loser. Y'all are out here doing triple word scores with one letter, fucking 70 points. Man, fuck that raggedy ass game. I'm not playing it no more. I'm telling you, you know what I should do? Like, Total Dallas and I haven't even finished our game yet, nor has Penguin Katie and I. I should just fucking delete the game. Mid game, just quit. Just fucking quit. I should. I shan't, but I should. We said play my 8-year-old. Oh my God, that would be even worse. That would be even worse. I would lose to your 8-year-old. I know I would. They'd be spelling shit like discombobulated. I'm like, you don't even have that many tiles. I swear to God, I'm over here spelling R-O-U-R, R-A-R-E. I'm like, the fuck, man? It's bad. So I'm not playing this fucking game no more, okay? I'm not. And by the way, Gregory Vega Jr. talking about my pants. Bro, I know for a fact you don't want to talk about my outfits, my clothes, my pants. I know if you sent me a photo of some shit you wore, you would look like a bully that beats himself up. I guarantee you your outfit looks like, you would look like one of them kids that gets left at Kmart and then their parents never come back. Don't start talking about the way I'm dressed, bro. Don't start talking about my fashion sense. You want none of this. I will roast the shit out of you. And then I'll have Pops beat you up. Okay, bro? Don't start talking about my clothes, man. I bet your clothes look like no, I'm not gonna do it. I don't want to do it. I love Gregory Vega Jr. too much, but I'm just telling you, don't start none, there won't be none. Y'all sometimes try to roast me and get out of pocket. And like, I'm not starting with y'all. I try not to make fun of the way anybody looks, but you know, if I have to, I will. Rachel, listen, I'm not fucking around. Meanwhile, last word he played in our game was Jimmy's. Yeah, like Jimmy's open a door. Duh. Come on, man. Don't even start trying to tell me I cheated, PK. Jimmy opened the door. Jimmy's it open. Jimmy's opened the door. Don't even try, girl. Get out of here. Everybody knows that damn word. Don't make me pull up words that PK has played in this bullshit ass game. Look, don't front on Jimmy's. Okay, look, hold on. Look at that. She's mad because I put all them goddamn letters on it. What? Yeah, I put all those letters on it. On your ass. How many was that? 27. That's why she's mad. Because I used my brain, not fucking Google like Total Dallas. Okay? Let me read some of the words that Penguin Katie has used. Peached. Peached? 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 What the fuck is peached? Pinched? Not peached. You got peached? The fuck is peached? What is that? I know what a peach is. I know you can eat a peach. Oh, I ate a peach. I guess I peached. What? There's no ED on peached. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. All my words when I played PK. You ready? I did high and had, because I got the 2 for one thing. Yodel. Oh, because I'm fancy. Boars. I just kind of got lucky on that one. I did waft, nay, feet, F-E-A-T, zip, quota, tough, grand, ravels, and Jimmy's. And then she's out here with peached, stog, S-T-O-G. Look at that bullshit. Look at that raggedy ass. Look at that. What? What the fuck is stog? Don't even Google it, because nobody knows that goddamn word, PK, out here cheating. All of y'all cheat, and I'm not playing peach just like pickling. Yeah, except you put a big peach pit in all the new fruits. Get the fuck out of here with a past tense. Peached. Peached. Bullshit. Bullshit. Cheating ass. Word with friends. No playing. Losing ass. Cheaters! Also, I kind of suck at this game. I got whooped by some chick that I don't even know. I don't even know how this app works. Holly R, the saucy chica or whatever, because it was just, I didn't know how to play the game, so I was like, whatever. This bitch beat me 313 to 311. On the last play, she got 3 points and won 313 to 311. So when I tell you I'm not playing Words with Friends no more, God damn it, I mean it. I'm not playing Words with Friends no more. Not doing it. Fuck that game. Okay, let's talk about Jesus. No, I'm just kidding. Let's get to some sports, because I got a bunch of fun stuff. I just want to kind of hang out with you guys and shoot the shit and have some fun. I want to talk about this weight loss problem I'm having. Lots of stuff. But before we do that, we do need to talk about some sports, guys, because there is a lot of sports going on right now. Can you believe the NFL starts this week? Oh my God. Football starts on Thursday. That's crazy to me. No preseason. It feels weird. I feel behind. I don't know what's going on. Football starts this Thursday. Chiefs, Texans. And we'll talk more about your Texans and specifically Deshaun Watson. But speaking of football, the AFC South got a little more interesting. The Tennessee Titans have signed Jadeveon Clowney. I can't wait to watch him not play or not hustle. The NFL, there was a deal that the Saints had going where they were trying to get, the Saints were trying to Saint, okay? They were trying to get some wishy-washy deal where someone else would pay, like the idea was for another team to sign Clowney, pay his signing bonus, then immediately trade Clowney and what was left of his salary to the Saints in exchange for a draft pick. Shady ass shit. Get out of here, Saints. Y'all know you ain't got no goddamn money left. I don't know why you tried to force that in like that. But yeah, Clowney is a Titan. It didn't work for the Saints. Novak Djokovic has been defaulted from the U.S. Open. The number one tennis player in the world will not be playing tennis in the U.S. Open because he threw a goddamn fit. Kind of similar to my Words with Friends fit. But apparently he threw a fit, got mad, and out of anger, spiked the tennis ball. Just like, fuck it. Just rocketed a tennis ball, and it actually hit a line judge or whatever the fuck they call them. What do they call them? I don't know what the fuck they're called. But he hit this person dead on in their face or neck with the tennis ball. So he got ejected. He got defaulted, and he will no longer be playing in the U.S. Open, at least this year. Also, the Miami Dolphins named Ryan Fitzpatrick their starter. The intelligent Viking has once again shined in the preseason, not even the preseason, the practice. Dolphins, if I asked you, chat, and you answer this, but if I asked you, chat, how long until Tua takes over for the intelligent Viking? How long do you think it'll be? I'm going to say week 9. Give him a good opportunity to be out of it and secure a high draft pick. And then he'll get to play the rest of the season, get some seasoning, and be ready to start next year as the starting QB for the Miami Dolphins. So I'm going to say week 9. On or after week 9 is when I'll say. We got week 3, week 7. PayPal Pete says 10. Chris Householder said, Ryan Fitzpatrick is a cool ass dude. I met him at a Rockets game. Also, he's big. Big like what? Like he's got a big, what are you talking about? Rev? Saints were leveraged. He never was going there. Okay, you guys are still talking about that bullshit in the past. No one cares, Hugo. We've already moved on. Titan Hugo, no one gives a shit about the Titans except you. Fidel Limon said game 8. Okay. All right. Virginia Buttonweed with that lame ass, that's what she said joke. Joey Geiger, week 6. Week 12 for Drew Anderson. Okay. Rudolph Rodriguez said week 12. Penguin Katie, week 8. KD, week 8. After the bye week. That's usually when people will say that, is after the bye week. What is their bye week? If I looked up the Miami Dolphins, when is their bye week? Let's see here. Schedule. scheduled bye week is week 11. So you're going to say week 12. Not a bad pick, Eric Resendez. Not a bad pick at all. Week 10 is their bye week, so I say week 11. Well, we have conflicting information. But Ty Stamper, that's not a bad. That's not a bad guess. Not a bad guess at all. Don't get Palillo started about bye weeks. I don't give a shit about that. That's semantics. No one's getting hung up on that. All right, a couple more headlines before we continue. Oh, that was it. Football starts this week. Yeah, so ready. I'm so ready for this because your man, 50 grand, Deshaun Watson, is going to be a Houston Texan at least for 6 years. He signed a 4-year extension worth $156 million and included a $27 million signing bonus, $110 million guaranteed, an average annual salary of $39 million. Look at some of the notes on the contract. I grabbed all of this from Spot Track, by the way. If you're wondering where all this information, this valuable information came from. SpotTrack.com, $73.7 million guaranteed at signing. That dude wrote his name and they said, here's a check for $73 million. So he got a signing bonus, his 2020 salary, his 2021 salary, and his 2022 salary. 2023 salary and roster bonus are fully guaranteed in March of 2022. His annual $500,000 de-escalator for not attending 85% of the workouts and incentives. Plus, he got $1 million for a Super Bowl win with 50% of the Super Bowl snaps. And really, more importantly than any of that, no trade clause. And I think, if you're asking me, whose idea was that? Because that's kind of an unprecedented thing. That doesn't happen. You know, getting that much guaranteed, second highest paid quarterback, hasn't done anything really. I mean, gets his team to the playoffs, but then his coach loses it for him. The no trade clause, I think, my opinion on why Deshaun Watson has a no trade clause is that he was protecting Bill O'Brien from himself. I think that what he was saying is, look, coach, GM, I love you. I like what you, but you are fucking awful at this. So let me help you. Help me help you. I'm going to put in a no trade clause so that you can't trade me in year 4 of this contract with 2 years left because you don't like the way I practice, and then get Josh Rosen and a 7th round pick for me when you trade me. So let me help you. I'll do this for you so that you protect yourself. This is like, that's what I really feel like this was. I feel like this wasn't selfish on anyone's part. This was Deshaun Watson protecting Bill O'Brien from himself by saying, I won't let you trade me for anything fucking stupid because that's what you do. So good for him. Good for him. He really does like Bob. He really does like B.O.B. Because he was like, I'm going to help you. I'm going to protect you. I've got your best interest at heart. I won't let you trade one of the best quarterbacks in the league like you did one of the best receivers, you big dumb idiot. You big dumb dummy. So, props to the Texans. Get the contract done. I mean, I don't want to say I told you that was in the works, but I did have a source and dropped a video, and what was that? That was several months ago. Now, what I was being told was 6 to 7 years. It ends up being 6. 4-year extension. That means 6 years with the Texans. I was hearing, I think, between 40 and 50. 39's pretty close. And like I said at the time, and Clarence doesn't agree with me, and Clarence can suck it. I mean, DX style suck it. This was a good contract for the Texans. If you have a quarterback, if you have a franchise quarterback that you think can win you a Super Bowl, you do what it takes to keep them. Those don't come around very often. The Deshaun Watsons of the world aren't just going to fall in your lap every single year. So when you have a guy like that and you can sign him for 4 more years, including keeping these two at a bargain price for what he produces, you do that. And I know he hasn't won anything, but he's being paid like that. But really, outside of Tom Brady and, a couple other cats, who has? But if you believe in Deshaun Watson, if you think he's the man, you pay him like that because he's already proven to be somewhat of a winner on the field. He's not the reason they're not winning Super Bowls. It's not Deshaun Watson. So pay that man. I saw we have, hey, CC, what's up, girl? CC's in the building. Chris Davis, good question. Okay, so now what is expected of him now that he is a $39 million player? I'll tell you exactly what's expected of him. Greatness. There's no sugarcoating this. And that's a great question, Katie, because here's the deal. You can't ask to be paid like the second best quarterback in the NFL and not go out and play like the second best quarterback in the NFL. So you have to go out and play. And I believe he will because he has. He has played like one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. But here's the deal. The caveat to that question, Katie, is Deshaun Watson can do what Deshaun Watson does. But if the play calling is shit, if the defense is shit, if the scheme is shit, if the production around him is shit, if the running game is awful, if the O-line sucks, if his receiving core can't stay healthy, you have to have the ability to see through all of that and go, well, this isn't his fault. This isn't his problem. This is a team issue. This is a health issue. This is a coaching issue. This is a scheme issue. So you have to make sure that when they get flamed out in the first round of the playoffs this year, if they make it, you've got to look at his play and separate it from what else is going on with this team. Good chat so far. I'm digging this. PK said, yeah, you have to advance in the playoffs. Yeah, PK, if you gift your coaching staff a 24-0 lead against the eventual world champs, what more can you do? Deshaun Watson literally handed Romeo Crennel and his head coach Bill O'Brien a 24-0 lead. Here you go, gang. It's the playoffs. Let's go win it, bitches. And they were like, nah, that's not the Texans' way, bro. Let's choke this bitch away slowly and eventually get our ass whooped in the second half and then be like, well, AFC South champions. Put it on the banner up. So again, just make sure that you're able to discern the difference between, you notice the big words I'm using? I'm just showing off my words with friends. Make sure you're able to decipher his play versus the rest of the teams. That's going to be super important. KD's a 9-6, 10-6 season and wild card ain't going to cut it anymore. Cool. Yeah. No, you're getting to the playoffs is what's going to matter. He's got to get to the playoffs. Rachel said, why is all the pressure on him? What about his entire O-line and coaches that let him down all the time? Amen. Amen. That's exactly right, Rach. That's exactly right. Erica said, that's top 5 QB in the NFL and at least an AFC championship game within the first 2 years. Okay. I'm not mad at those expectations. I'm not mad at those at all. And I think he can deliver on both of those. Rev said, fans expect greatness. Texans want playoffs. Both will give him an excuse every year he doesn't. His excuse is Bill O'Brien. That's his excuse. Because Chris, Mr. Householder, Lord Reverend, the moderator, Lord Reverend Chris Householder. Womp womp, sir. Do you think if you flip-flopped Patrick Mahomes and Deshaun Watson, same teams, switch quarterbacks, same coaches, same weapons, same defenses, same schemes, same everything, do you not think that Deshaun Watson wouldn't get the same results out of that Kansas City offense that Patrick Mahomes does? I happen to think so. I happen to think he would. So, I think, and Clarence, that's a great point. Really, we talk about this, the pressure should be on Laramie Tunsil along with Bill O'Brien. Because Bill O'Brien has pushed all his chips in. I mean, this is him saying, all right, I got a left tackle, I got a quarterback. If I fail, it's on me, but I've got two of the best in the business at two of the most important positions on offense for several more years. And if they can't produce after that, that's it. But the pressure should be also, as much as it should be on O'Brien and Deshaun Watson, it also has to be on Laramie Tunsil. I 1,000% agree with that. I 1,000% agree with that. You threw out the injury BS. What do you mean? PPWL33? What do you mean I threw out the injury BS? You talking about all the receivers that get hurt all the time? That's not his fault. It's his fault that Will Fuller can't stay healthy. It's his fault that Randall Cobb's going to be hurt. It's his fault that Brandon Cooks is going to get a concussion. It's his fault that Kiki QT is going to have a bad hamstring again. And now we're going to be looking at guys we've never heard of. That's not his fault. And last one, and we'll move on. But Eric Resendez said, who is going to take Hopkins' role on this team? Good question. And the answer is nobody. Nobody is filling the role of one of the 2 or 3 best wide receivers in football, other than one of the 2 or 3 best wide receivers in football. So now your go-to, is it Will Fuller? Is it Kenny Stills? Is it Brandon Cooks? Like, if you looked at it, my guess, my uneducated guess as to who is the one, they're looking at it to be Will Fuller. That's who they think it'll be. I think when all is said and done and this season is over with, your number one on this team is going to be Brandon Cooks. Because I don't think Will Fuller is going to play enough to put up the kind of stats required. When he plays, he's great. But keep in mind, when he played, he also had DeAndre Hopkins on the other side drawing double teams so he could run down the field on a go route and just catch deep balls all day long from a guy in Deshaun Watson who is one of the best at throwing deep balls in the game. So give credit to Bill O'Brien. You've got a bunch of deep threats now, and Deshaun Watson is good at throwing the deep ball. So maybe this plays into his strengths. But I say at the end of the day, the best receiver of this group is going to be Brandon Cooks. I'm not even really worried as much about the receiving core as I am the running game. I'm really worried about what the Texans are going to have in the running game. Because if David Johnson is ass and Duke Johnson is ass, then no one's going to respect the running game, which means they're not going to load up the box. You can run coverage and not worry about getting beat by this ragtag group of running backs. That's the bigger concern. You've lost a primary weapon in DeAndre Hopkins. You got worse in the backfield. That's the concern. That's the concern. Yeah, and I know, look, Johnny, you can, trying to pick the one on this core is just a matter of, well, who plays the most? Because it could be literally Randall Cobb could be the number one receiver for the Houston Texans this year simply by the fact that he spends the most time on the field. That's how fucked up this is right now for this team. If all of these guys stay healthy, they have the potential to be the best receiving core in the NFL. But we all know that's not going to happen. But when you say, if you could line up 2 guys on either side, if you wanted to go 5 wide and throw in Kiki QT, but if you tell me it's Brandon Cooks, Randall Cobb, Kenny Stills, Will Fuller, and Kiki QT, that's a pretty damn good 4 or 5 receiver set. It's a pretty damn strong 4 or 5. You've got experience, you've got speed, you've got, the ability to catch the ball in traffic. You've got all those things. But you've also got a history of injuries from one end to the other. And that is why Texans fans are like, oh, shit. So, anyone could end up being the one. Anyone could end up being the best receiver because they all have really good talent, although Cobb's a little old. But they all have talent. They just don't have health. You can't coach health. You can't, you're literally just at the mercy of hamstrings and concussions. So. What is this? All right, we're going to move on. I'm going to read these last couple chats because I know it's a little bit behind. I try to get a little better quality video. So I know it's a skosh behind. Words with friends, bitches. Eric says, still has the speed and can play the slot. I pick him to be Watson's favorite. Who was that? I don't know who that was. That's okay. Let's see. Joey Geiger. Well, the Texans will have clean air because they have Johnson and Johnson in the backfield. Clean hair. Oh, Joey. Bro, I'm so glad you got that out of the way now. I never want to hear that joke ever again. Sad thing, that'll be said a million times. A million times. I would expect House to make that joke. Me too, Fidel. Me fucking too. More importantly, D-Mata says, is Tampa Bay going to the playoffs? Yes. Tampa will be a playoff team. Book it. Book it! All right, let's talk a little Rockets. You guys. I feel good about this Rockets team overall. I do. I think that they got punched in the mouth early. Like, it was ugly early. 36-20 after the first quarter. You're down by 16. You still got 3/4 of the game to go. They claw all the way back, put up 41 in the third. They just shit the bed in the fourth quarter. And Crazy Russ was Crazy Russ all over again. It wasn't even pretty. But you know what? You can say whatever you want to say about him. But James Harden versus the Lakers so far has shown up. He's done his part in this series, and they are 1-1. Russ, on the other hand, has been awful. Russ was a nightmare last night. Russ was a turnover machine last night. He had 7 turnovers and 5 personal fouls to go along with his 10 points. He was a -14 while he was on the floor. The only starter who was negative, who was a minus in the plus-minus category while he was on the floor. And Katie, you make a good point. We're going to talk about all those and more. But in general, here's my notes. Houston's defense let them down. Their perimeter defense, their ability to close out on guys like Markieff Morris, like Chris Davis said in the chat where he was hitting 4 straight threes, that's not going to happen all the time. Their bench isn't going to go off like that all the time. Morris scoring 16, Kuzma scoring 13. You had Rondo scoring 10. I mean, Rondo was a plus 28, and most of that was because he just balled out on defense, which you say what you want, but Rondo, one-on-one with James Harden was giving him fits, even bringing the ball up the court. So in that regard, expect to see Rajon Rondo guarding James Harden a lot more the rest of this series. But yeah, you're not going to get 4 of 5 from 3-point range from Markieff Morris every game. That's just not going to happen. We'll have to wait and see what's the deal with JaVale McGee. That might actually play into their favor because now they'll go a little smaller at the 5. Maybe slide AD to the 5 and maybe start Markieff Morris or start Rajon Rondo, which if I'm Frank Vogel, I seriously consider putting Rondo out there on the floor. I do. Not because you need him to score. Get out there. You can run with the ones. You can run the offense. But more importantly, when James is on the floor, I want Rondo on the floor guarding James. And yeah, you can double and do all that, and we're going to get into that, but Rockets, to me, the Rockets lost this because of their perimeter defense. They got killed on the perimeter, and their closeout game was terrible. Russ was wild, way too many turnovers. The second half, their defense and shooting got them back into it for a time, and then it failed them again in the fourth. And give him credit, man. AD balled out. Anthony Davis played like a man possessed yesterday. That's the AD that I suggest is one of the best players in the NBA. That's the only problem with him. He's making me look bad as far as being me claiming him to be one of the best players because he's so wildly inconsistent right now. When he's on, he's damn near unstoppable. The dude can knock down threes. The dude can dribble. He can create. He can hit that Dirk fadeaway. All this from a guy his size, it's almost not fair. But then he'll have games where he just disappears, and that shouldn't be the case because he should be out there with his quickness and his abilities and skill set. It's not like he's just, he's just a big man getting lost in the shuffle. That dude doesn't play like a big man. So that if he plays like that, though, that's the series is over. Lakers outran the Rockets basically in transition. If you look at their energy, their spark, their creativity, their ability to, again, get back on defense, all was predicated on their transition offense and how they ran the Rockets off the court in transition. So give credit to that and the Rockets' lack of defense. Russ has to stop shooting threes, by the way. Can we just all agree on the fact that if you're open, I don't give a fuck if they're 20 feet from you. I don't give a shit. Drive to the basket, Russ. 1 for 7. 1 for 7 from 3-point range. He should not have been 1 for 7. You know what? He should have been 0 for 0 from 3-point range. Move in, bro. You cannot shoot the 3, Russ. You are terrible at shooting the 3, and that's okay. You're not on this team, and nobody expects you to be Daniel House. No one expects you to be James Harden. We want you to be Crazy Russ that penetrates and gets to the rim. That's what we want. That's what we need. As Rockets fans, we don't want to see you jacking up threes. I mean, dude, okay, I know, it hurts your ego. They leave you wide open, more open than y'all left Dort. They leave you wide open, Russ. I get it. And it's disrespectful. But what's more disrespectful? Them high-fiving as they walk past you and handed you an L? Or you swallowing your pride and driving to the rim and playing to your strengths when they are trying to force you to play to your weaknesses? Gotta be smart, Russ. Fuck them 3-pointers. Fuck them threes. If they leave you open, dribble. Just dribble in. Whenever they pick you up, that's when you shoot. Or go around them. You're fast enough. I just don't understand why he is so stubborn. I mean, he's jacking up threes within 3 to 4 seconds of the offense getting set up. And I don't need to see James dribbling out the clock a la Charles Barkley either. There's got to be a happy medium. And I'll tell you what, Jeff Van Gundy pointed it out, and it was 100% fact, and you noticed it immediately. But the offense in the second half looked stagnant. It looked bad. And then at one point, Crazy Russ, with his antics and turnovers and wildness and shit, they send him to the bench. House comes in, or Green, I don't remember who it was. And now all of a sudden, there's an issue for the Lakers because, as Jeff Van Gundy pointed out, if you double Harden, you're leaving a shooter open. See, that's what happens when Russ is on the floor, folks. When Russ is on the floor with James, you can double James because they know Russ is going to be standing at the 3-point line because that's what this offense is. You literally everyone lines up around the arc. Nobody posts up. There's no paint presence on this offense. If you're in the paint, it's because you're going from one corner to the next. That's it. So if you're going to double James, or if you're going to have James and Russ on the floor at the same time, every team in the NBA should double James. Russ's man should double James. That's it. You just leave Russ. Leave him. Because he's going to stand at the 3-point line wide open. And we'll live with that. If he goes 3 for 7 as the opponent, we'll live with that. But as soon as he left the game, and they had to stop doubling James, and because they had to respect the other shooter. And then James would get his points. James would get to the rack. He'd knock down some step backs. The offense got some momentum. Van Gundy pointed it out, but it's obvious, and it makes a huge difference. So Rockets, I still say Lakers in 6, but I think the Rockets can beat this team. I think the Rockets can win 4 games against the Lakers. They're not intimidated. They're not scared. They just got beat by better players. I mean, AD and LeBron, if you're telling me their best 2 versus the Rockets' best 2, who are you taking? AD and LeBron or Russ and James? I'm taking AD and LeBron, even from a consistency standpoint. But LeBron James, that was a wake-up call. That game 1 was a wake-up call for the Lakers. It was a wake-up call for LeBron James. He was active on the defensive end, the blocks, the dunks, and transition. I mean, it was a wake-up call for the team. So there's my notes. There's your Rockets. NBA playoffs in general are chugging right along. Bucks salvaged their series. They live to fight another day despite the fact that Giannis Antetokounmpo likely won't play in Game 5 either. I'm guessing. He left the arena in a boot. But Bucks do get a win, 118-115. Nuggets get a win, tie up the series 1 even with the Clippers. That surprises me. I didn't watch that game. I didn't watch the Raptors-Celtics game. I watched a little bit of it. I watched a little bit of that Bucks game. But Raptors even up that series at 2-2, winning over the Celtics 100-93. So there is your NBA playoffs. And Katie, you're making a good point about this. He said, let Ben run with Russ on that second unit and Rivers with Harden. I like that. If you're looking for some scoring, yeah, let Ben or let House. Let Daniel House run with Russ. So you got to respect him, right? Let House run. But man, that got ugly there for a while with Russ. Crazy Russ is not a good Russ. Not at all. Real quick, let's talk about your Astros. It's bad, guys. It's so bad right now. It's just awful. Lost 4 in a row, swept by the Angels. One of those was technically a home game because it was canceled because of Laura. They lose 4 in a row. They're 3.5 back of the A's. They're in no danger, I don't believe, of getting caught by the Mariners, Angels, or Rangers. But this baseball team is they're unreliable. And if you think that they're going to make a deep playoff run, please don't. Please don't. Please just know that this baseball team is just average right now. They're okay. Is Joey Geiger leaving us? Joey said, well, guys, it's been fun, but I got to go. Be safe, my fellow deckheads. Where the fuck you going, Joey? No, you're not allowed to leave yet. You got to stick around until 3 o'clock, damn it. Claire said, tell John we said hi. No, fuck John. And don't put that evil on Joey. Joey's a good dude. All right, so yeah, Astros suck. Still 3.5 back of the A's. Still in the playoffs. Not looking great. Now, I real quick, I did this on Twitter. I know, Titan Hugo, the Astros are not playing possum. They're playing poorly. Not possum. Wrong playing. Here's this tweet got a lot of reaction. Got a lot of people upset. Because I said, these are the top 5 coaches in the NBA right now. Right now. As of when I sent this tweet, which was this weekend. These were my top 5 coaches in the NBA. Eric Spoelstra, hands down, is doing the best job coaching in the NBA, period. I only gave Pops number 2. I only gave him number 2 because of reputation. Because I wasn't going to disrespect Greg Popovich and put him below Brad Stevens. But if we're really, really being honest, I mean, the fact that they're not even in the playoffs anymore or in the bubble, Greg Popovich 2, Brad Stevens 3, you could flip-flop those and I wouldn't argue. If you wanted to drop Pop out of the top 5 because of the season they had, I wouldn't argue. But remember, he got that team, that ragtag group of guys, he got them to the bubble. And that is all I think on Pop. Brad Stevens 3, Nick Nurse 4, and ooh boy, I upset some folks because I said Billy Donovan was 5. People were like, Billy Donovan's AJ Hoffman lost his shit as usual because, he's never been wrong about anything. But he's on Twitter telling me how fucking dumb that is and he's a terrible coach. I said, bro, I said right now. You can clearly see on the fucking screen. It says right now. Yes, I know Billy Donovan is a shit coach overall. But right now, he got a team in the Oklahoma City Thunder with an aging point guard that nobody wanted. He got that team who had a 1% chance. A 1% chance of making the playoffs. He got them to the playoffs. And not only did he get them there, didn't get them there and then get swept, he got them there and pushed one of the better teams in the NBA over the last several months to a Game 7. Was within 2 seconds of advancing. Billy Donovan did a hell of a job coaching this year, a top 5 job coaching. And if you don't agree with me, you can suck it. And I think you're wrong, okay? Give the man his credit. If you're going to shit on him for how bad he normally is, and see, fuck that, Katie. He said, how much should Billy get credit for coaching? Everyone credits CP3 for his leadership. Yeah, everyone credits LeBron James for his leadership. Remember when he left Miami and they were like, well, that's it for Miami. Really? Look what Eric Spoelstra's doing. Yeah, leadership and floor generalship and all that means a lot. It does. It means a lot. But Chris Paul doesn't play every minute of every game. Okay? And I know he drew up a bad play to lose the series with 2 seconds left. And everybody's going to have those brain farts. But you have got to give Billy Donovan his credit and his due for the job he did with a team full of nobodies. The motherfucker's out here winning with a dude named Dort that couldn't fucking throw a beach ball in the ocean if he was in a boat. Chris Paul isn't helping Dort make threes. To me, you have to give that man his due. Give Billy Donovan his credit. And look, don't take Riley knows. Riley, you tell me in the chat. If I'm not mistaken, the OKC brass are adamant about bringing Billy Donovan back because of the job he did this year. If you know, a lot of us don't watch every OKC game. A lot of us don't. But I guarantee you, ask the folks that paid attention. Ask Riley what kind of a job Billy Donovan did this year. I'd be curious to see what he said. And if he was shit, Riley, tell me. I'll be happy to take that L. I'll be happy to take that L. So you tell me. And while you're typing, because I know there's a bit of a delay, thank you, PayPal Pete. Thank you, Jeremy, for the super chat, buddy. He said, I'd put Donovan higher. Where would you put him, Jay? Where would you put Billy Donovan on that list? Because again, 1% chance of making the playoffs and he gets the 5th seed. And if you talk to people in the NBA, they'll tell you that if the regular season, I think James even said it, or Pete Tucker, or somebody said it in a post-game interview, the season got cut short. But had they been allowed to have played out the season, the fact is they might have been the 3rd or 4th seed in the NBA, or in the West. The Thunder would have. That's how good they were playing when games stopped. And Virginia Buttonweed, you're lucky I can't block you in chat for correcting my spelling. It's a fucking, oh my God. I'll never understand why grown people get so hung up on this shit. Okay, I'm a bad speller. Fucking get over it. It's ridiculous. It's my pet peeve and you know it, and you can go fuck yourself if you correct my spelling. And I'm not even playing. God damn it. Titan Hugo, give me D'Antoni over Donovan. Oh, you corrected. Well, you said spell his name right. I don't know who you're talking to. My bad. Y'all know that's my hot button. My bad. I apologize, Virginia Buttonweed. Okay. I apologize. But Titan Hugo says, give me Mike D'Antoni over Billy Donovan. Overall, because his offense is so innovative. But are you giving Mike D'Antoni credit for the defense the Rockets are playing? Because I don't really think that's the case. I really don't believe that to be the case. I think that he had to convince these guys to buy in, but I don't think he's drawing up these defensive schemes. Look at that coaching staff. When they're on defense, it's not Mike D'Antoni that's calling the plays and all that. That's somebody else. But at the end of the day, long-term, Titan Hugo, give me Mike D'Antoni over Billy Donovan. But this year, Mike D'Antoni had 2 MVPs. 2 MVPs on his team. And he managed to hang on to a 4 seed with 2 guys that have won MVP in the last, 4 years, 5 years? Any other coach out there that would have had 2 MVPs? You don't think they would have done better? I like Mike D'Antoni. I think he's done a great job. I hope he comes back. I hope he's their coach for the next several years. I really do. But this year, I don't think he did a better job than Billy Donovan. I just don't. I know. I said I'm sorry, Virginia Buttonweed. I see. Not you. I corrected PayPal Pete. Gotcha. No, that's my hot button. Y'all know it. Riley said, yeah, a lot of peeps are for Billy Donovan. He took a big step from last year to this year with the fan base. Good. Katie, here's his top 5. Eric Spoelstra, Nick Nurse, Brad Stevens, Rick Carlisle, and then Popovich. Interesting. So you have Rick Carlisle. I would have thought maybe, Monty Williams? I don't know. I would have thought that. Virginia Buttonweed with a super chat. Damn, Barry, you know I won't correct your spelling. Was messing with PayPal Pete. Thanks for the Labor Day show. My bad. I said I'm sorry. I said it. First of all, thank you for your super chat. That was very kind of you. But y'all, I'm like very defensive, man. Which is why this fucking game doesn't help. Doesn't help at all. I said I'm sorry, VB. I jumped on you when you were, but you got to be like, hey, PayPal Pete, you spelled Billy Donovan's name wrong. You can't just, because if you put it in the chat with no names, I assume it's for me. I hope everybody knows that, right? Like if you just say spell his name right, when I look in the chat, if there's no at, or if you didn't say, hey, PPP, you spelled his name wrong, you big dumb fuck, then I just assume you're correcting my spelling. So I apologize. You know I love you, buddy. And you know that I get upset. D-Mod, mind your own fucking business. Chris Davis said, Barry, you can't take away what MDA has done and then not do the same with Donovan. I'm talking this year. This year. You don't... 2 MVPs plus an aging point guard that nobody wanted. 2 seconds away from advancing. 2 seconds. Okay? I'm just... all right, I'm trying to catch up with... Clarence said, you're right, Barry. You put Jordan and Kobe on a team with Phil Jackson, they ain't going to know Game 8. Game 8? I don't even know what the fuck that means. I don't even know what that means. Monty Williams did a hell of a job in the bubble by going undefeated. Yeah. Barry, you're kind of harsh today. Yeah. Sometimes, listen, Rach, I have, right now, 58. There are days when there are 80 to 100 people. Sometimes there'll be, 30 people active in the chat. Most of them enjoy fucking with me. And I get it, and that's fine. But, listen, some days you're going to be like, nope, today ain't the fucking day. Now, I also want you to understand, Rach, a lot of the times, it's not, without ruining it, I don't want to ruin the fun. 99% of the time, I'm not as mad as you think. We'll just say that. It enhances the bit, if that makes any sense. But we did that on the suspects all the time. We would, you go over the top with it, it makes it more fun. People enjoy it. Okay? All right. Guys, also, look, did he say, yes, I said PayPal P. I can't read that fast. Oh my God, is it time for, it's 3:02. Why am I not on a break yet? I need to, Donna, by the way, Donna sent me a Venmo. I love Donna to death. She is the sweetest person. She sent me a $20 Venmo, which is amazing. You are the bestest, and I love you and appreciate your generosity. She said, I'm back on the road for this week. I may or not be able to listen. I'll be supporting Barry on Deck and the Deckheads from the road. Donna, my sweets, I love you to death. Thank you for your support. I appreciate you. And you guys know that I appreciate all of you and the support that you give me every day. All right, no, we're going to break. I do love the chat, and sometimes I hate the chat. Sometimes individuals in the chat make me angry, and that's okay. It's like a marriage. Guys, this show is like a marriage. Like if you spend every day with somebody, like this raggedy ass cat, if you spend every day with them, you're going to run into a scuffle every now. It doesn't mean you don't love them. You don't have one fight with your wife and then you're like, fuck this bitch, and then leave. You yell at each other. One of you realizes you fucked up. You apologize. It's usually the man, regardless of whether it really was his fault or not, because we just don't want to fucking hear it. Okay, you win. And then we all go about our lives. So, here we are. PayPal Pete, another super chat, buddy. Thank you. He said, boy, I am loving the run I am getting today. You were very popular today on Barry on Deck. This is almost fucking Pete on deck. As much as you've been brought up today, homie. This could be fucking Pete on deck. Good for you. I'm divorced. Well, that explains a lot. That explains it all. What woman could fucking live with them awful ass jokes? All right, let's take a break. We'll be back. Oh man, I'll just play the break here. Okay. You may have seen this. You may have not seen this. See, look, Dan Barry, fourth wall, men don't mean it when they apologize. I know. That's just for these gals. Just us gals here. We're rapping. Fix the light. Nope. Shut up, Chris. You're not the goddamn producer of this show. I am. Fuck those lights. It's not the lights, it's the camera, by the way. Look, I'll show you. I don't give a shit. We're all hanging out. It's just us gals. Watch. I'm going to do this live. See this? It's because... Oh, that made it worse. See how this works? I should go and then do it. I need to get one of those. Wow, that made it way worse. I need to get one of those lens cleaners. I thought I had a lens cleaner in here. I guess I don't. Oh, no, that's aspirin. Huh. Maybe I'll find some lens cleaner at the break. Either way, if I don't, I'll turn those lights off. Fuck it. Okay? Now, we got to get to a break. You may or may not have seen Kirk Herbstreit talking about it this weekend. This might actually get me pulled down off the air, and I don't give a fuck because I think you guys need to see this if you missed it. It was emotional. It was heartfelt. It was amazing. I admire him. I have a different appreciation for Kirk Herbstreit than I ever did before. So watch this. And I'm going to do this before we go to break because if I don't do this, I'll fucking forget. But Brandon Gary, thank you for the super chat, buddy. Very much. You're a gentleman and a scholar. Brandon said, shout out to the last Barry on Deck before I go to the hospital and have my baby girl. See y'all in a couple of days. Brandon, good luck, buddy. Are you going to have a C-section or are you going to deliver it yourself? Before I have my baby. Bro, Brandon, I love you. Bitch, you ain't having this baby. The mama your ass is going to sit around and watch and wish you could do more. Don't get up in my chat talking about I'm having this baby. Man, love you, buddy. Good luck. Godspeed. I hope that it's healthy and everything goes well for you guys, for mom and the baby. Congratulations. And we're all rooting for you. A new deckhead. Remember, just name her Barry. You can never go wrong, just Barry. And if it's a girl, Barri. Oh, that's fucking weird. Berri. Anyways, we'll be back. Check this break out. We're back in a couple of minutes. This is Barry on Deck. I'm your host, Barry Laminack.
I also think that if you're a white player in these locker rooms, I think it's incumbent upon you to really help with the change. I saw Dylan Bowles there from Stanford involved. And I think, Trevor Lawrence at Clemson has been involved. I think it's one thing to have rallies. It's one thing to skip a practice because of social injustice. It's one thing for the NBA and the NFL to miss games, to make a statement. Those things are great. But my question is, what's next? What does that lead to? You go back to practice the next day. What will lead to change? And I really think, I was talking to David Shaw, the head coach at Stanford, who really, he and I had a great talk. I love listening to his wisdom and his thoughts. And he shared a quote to me and reminded me from Benjamin Franklin. He said, justice will not be served until those who are unaffected are as outraged as those who are. And I think that's what I mean when I think the black community is hurting. If you've listened and the word empathy and compassion over these last 4 months, how do you listen to these stories and not feel pain and not want to help? You know what I mean? It's like wearing a hoodie and putting your hands at 10 and 2. Oh God, I better look out because I'm wearing Nike gear. Like what? What are we talking about? And so you can't relate to that if you're white, but you can listen and you can try to help, because this is not okay. It's just not.
It's not.
And we got to do better, man. We got to like lock arm in arm and be together in a football locker room. That stuff is gone. Those barriers are gone. And we got to do better.
It's one of the things and why sports can be such a leader in this area. It's happened throughout history, dating back to Jesse Owens and Jackie Robinson and Muhammad Ali, and the number of changes that have been instituted and awareness brought to because of sports. And there's a lot of good going on in college football. I know that even the Navy players have met with police departments. There is hope. But the number one thing we all have to do is make sure our hearts are tender and open.
Welcome back to hour number 2 of Barry on Deck. I'm your host, Barry Laminack. I fucking had to mute the thing because I didn't do the break right. And that message by Kirk Herbstreit was one of the most moving things I've seen in a long time. Because, you know, you'll see people get emotional. You see people, what up, Luis Zelaya? You see people get sad. But when you see a grown man like that with tears, not just tears, but streaming down his cheeks, the genuine, you know, I mean, y'all know I'm a crier. I cry like that. I'll cry for the easiest shit. But you won't see a lot of streaming tears, but my eyes will water and, you know, I'll have to dry them or whatever. That was touching, man. That moved me in a way that I haven't been moved in a long time. And I admire him for that. I'm appreciative of him for that. And I think that it goes a long way into opening the eyes for a lot of people that maybe didn't realize it. It was genuine. Yeah, Clarence, it was real. Those were real tears. That was raw emotion. And that was a grown-ass man that was not afraid to show his vulnerability to a nation. And I'm glad he did, because I think people need to know, and this is going to sound however it sounds, I think black people need to know that they have allies in white people. That there are many of us out here that value black people, that value black lives, and that want to help make a difference. And so what he did was amazing. It was, I shouldn't say amazing. It was real. It was honest. And I appreciated it for the rawness and the vulnerable side that he showed us. So if you missed it, go back, rewind it. What up, truck driver Pookie? Welcome to the show, my friend. I thought I cleaned the lens. You know what? God damn it, Chris, because your crybaby ass can't stand the goddamn flare. How about that, huh? Is that better, Chris Reyes? Is that better? Now, no more No more glare. I just don't like how hot this is. I don't understand why that's so like that. I don't know how to turn that shit off either. That's as low as it will go. I can turn it off. Look, that's weird. Can't do that. I can turn on the yellow. That's real weird. There's that. I don't know what to do about it. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe I'll just back up. Is that better? Whatever. Okay. Claire said, Ally Bear, you let me die in Warzone. I'll do it again, goddammit. I will do it again. Yeah, Kyle said it doesn't take much. We just have to listen, empathize, and do our best to correct others who show prejudice and racism. Amen. Hey, Tanner, happy Labor Day. Thanks for being here. The yellow makes you look like Trump. See, this is why I need to turn that shit back on. Because I don't like the way this looks. It's too harsh. The light is too harsh today. But so this little, I have a ring light. I want to show you guys. Look, we're just here. I'll break the fourth wall. I don't give a shit. Here we go. Let's see if I can show you guys. Uh-oh, almost broke my microphone. This is what it looks like. So that's the light. This is what my setup looks like. You know how I tell you guys I got a bunch of shit going on? Like that right there is the different scenes I have. So like with the mouse, if I change this to, if I want to go to film session, I go over here and I click on that. No, there's no film session. And then down there is all the different stuff here. Let me focus this. That's a little better. Down there is all the stuff I use. So like if I want to show you a slide for, hold on, let me focus. Hold on. I'm trying to show you people what I'm working with here. Yeah, that's not really focusing well. Anyways, if I wanted to show you like the slide for top 5 coaches, I got to go down and hit this little arrow here and boop, that pops on the screen. So then over here is all the files. There's the live feed. That's my ring light. Up there is my microphone. That's how I had to do that just because y'all won't leave me the fuck alone about muting shit. So I had to make sure I have mic levels on the screen the entire time so that they're seen. So I know, that's how I knew that you guys couldn't hear me when the show first started. There's the chat. There's my internet connection so I can look shit up on the internet. And that is the tour of BiffNet Studios as they currently comprise. Does your light have different settings? Yes, PK, it does. So look, this is what it looks like. So I have the ability to turn it off, turn it on, turn it up. Wow, that is as bright as it'll go. This is as low as it will go. And then these are the different colors. So it's yellow. I guess it's yellow and white, and then it's white light. So here, look, I'll show you. So this is the white light, but then I could change it to, that's the yellow. See the yellow ring pop up? And then there's both, and then just white. So I try to keep it on the white. I feel like that's the most natural looking light. And then, yeah, like you said, it does make me look like Trump. Here's the problem, though. The way this works is if there's light in the background, it'll dim the light so that it's not as harsh, right? So, like, if I put this up, you notice how my face, like, without it, my face is kind of bright, right? I got a lot of hot spots on here. When it detects this, it dims it. This is why I need those key lights in the back. But this is also why I don't need Chris Reyes crying the whole fucking show because the fucking lens is blurry. Okay? So we're just going to deal with this hot fucking face for the rest of the show. What's up, Terrence? What up, boy? Welcome to the show. Glad to have you. Better late than never. Can we get some glow sticks? You know, these lights do change. Let me, look. I can actually change the colors of these lights. So, like, if I wanted red. Oh, it's fancy. It's the devil's lair. Yeah, baby. Satan is my hero. I actually have a light over there, too. Like, if I turn all this off, I do keep a light over in that corner, and then I have these ones behind the chair. So that's the whole setup. I don't know if you guys can hear me that well. All right. No, oh, you like the red, PK? Y'all want to go red the rest of the day? Fuck it. We'll do it live. Let's go red the rest of the day. Red, pumpkin ahead. Let's see. Red right there. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, baby. The devil's lair, bitches. What? Bah! Okay, that was a little much. Oh shit, now let's play some music in the background. Yeah, I'm not getting a copyright infringement strike for you, all right? Barry has a remote for everything. I really do. I even have the remote for my, see that? Like, I know you guys think that this right here is the microphone. That's not the microphone. That is a fan. And I have this remote that turns the fan on. And then this remote actually, so you notice that the fan right now is just there, right? And I don't even know if you guys can hear it. But when I hit this button, it'll rotate. Watch. Look out. Oh, what? It's a pretty badass fan, I'm not going to lie. It's one of them jobbers. That's pretty dope. That some bitch pumps out some air. You hear me? Like, really pumps out some air. But I don't like it. I really should have it. See, I have to have it pointed at me, but I'd rather it be right here. That way I can just zoom in a little bit and it's hidden. Because I don't like it being in frame. It looks sloppy to me. But that's just me. Okay, yeah, the fan rotates, VB. The fan rotates. Huh? Who's fancy? All right, let me get a little focus check. Okay. So you guys just literally got a tour of BiffNet Studios. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. D-Mata said, what the fuck? I like the purple rain light that was going on. Did you just get back, D-Mata? This is the devil's lair now, bitch! My wife is probably here like, what the fuck? Okay, let's have some fun. I've got a lot of non-sportsy things I want to discuss with you, chat, that I want to talk about with you, folks. The first one I have no slides for. The first one I have no means of. God, that looks blood red. It really does look like Satan's lair. Should we change this? I feel like the red is too much, PK. Let's see. Let's see what colors should we go with back here. Let's see what colors we should go with. Now, this is the remote for the light, all right? These are all the different color options we have. So we could go green. And you gotta really, like, I gotta get behind there. That's the only problem. It's a remote, but you still have to get up and turn the motherfuckers on. So there's green and red. That's Christmassy. I don't know about green. Green doesn't look good at all. The red brings out your eyes. You trying to fuck right now? Because I'm down. Okay. Is it only two colors? No, Clarence. So look, I have all of these colors. I have red. I have various shades of red to orange to yellow, greens down to light blues, blues to purples to violets, whites to pinks to light blues. And then you can actually adjust each one. And then I can, oh, check this shit out. Y'all want to see something fancy? I can make these bitches strobe. Look at here, look at here. Oh, what? Oh my God. It's fucking Club BiffNet in this bitch. Who's having a seizure right now? Put your hand up. Stick your tongue out. Nope, that wasn't appropriate. This one will do it too, I think. Oh yeah. There goes the other one. Now it just looks like I'm fucking doing a show live from a kaleidoscope. Jimmy Baker said, I feel like I'm in a strip club right now. Coming to the main stage, Barry. Show him your titties, Bubba. Okay, nobody wants to see that. Change it with the seasons, Clarence says. Like all next month, it should be pink. Oh, breast cancer awareness. So you're saying this month it should be yellow because it's childhood cancer or pediatric cancer awareness month. I don't know what yellow would look like. Is this a rave? I mean, it kind of... Look, my wife just walked by. She was like, what the fuck is he doing in there? We're doing a serious show, babe. She's like, this is what he does now? This is what he does for a living now. This is it. This is it. All right, well, Clarence, I like your thinking. We're going to go yellow. Let's see what that looks like. We've seen red. We know blue. Let's cut this shit out. Let's stop this. Let's go yeller, yeller, and yeller. Now, here's the problem. The yellow looks... Barry's stripper name is Big Boob Barry. No, that's not true. Brandon, that would not be my stripper name. My stripper name would be Honda. You know, most strippers name themselves after a car. I feel like if you name yourself after a more thank you for the super chat, Total Dallas. Very much appreciated, my friend. I feel like if you name yourself after a more practical car, you'll get more money. Like if you call yourself Porsche, coming to the main stage, Lamborghini, they're all like, oh, this bitch is fancy. But if you go up as Honda, now don't go up as E-Honda. Those are fat strippers because that's a Street Fighter reference. But if you go up as Honda, coming to the main stage, Nissan, they're like, oh, this bitch is broke. So that would be my stripper name would be Honda. Fidel said blue. I always thought that was purple. Yeah, I don't know. Here's the other thing. If I turn the main light in this room on, it really fucks with the rest of the lights. Watch this. See how it, like, that's the, look. That's the fan light. So if the fan light is on in the office, it really fucks everything else up. So that's why I have to turn the fan light off before I do the show. But this is the yellow. What do you guys think of the yellow? Huh? Do you like the yellow? PK's like, my name's Camry. Camry on the side stage. Honda on the main stage. Stripper name, Strawberry. Okay, Fidel, I'm going to need you to push away the keyboard. Aaron J. Bryant, what's up, buddy? Welcome back. Yeah, the fan light looks yellow. No, it makes everything else look orange. Like, it really, because look. All right, so if I do the fan light and then I change everything to blue, like back to blue. See, that's literally, I shit you not, these right now are all on blue. I put it on this color blue. Where is it? This top blue right here. Never mind my Bobo right there. But I use that blue. That's what the lights are right now. They're on that blue. So basically, the fan light, when I turn it off, isn't that fucking weird? That's the strangest thing. So when those, I don't know why there's any pink in here. I think it's the light that leaks from, I don't know, elsewhere. It might be this light. I wonder if I turn this light off, if the background gets more blue. Not really. No, not a thing. All right. So that's not Cowboys blue. All right, so we're going to go yellow. I think we're going to go yellow. I like the yellow and orange. So let's go yellow for a while. Let's go yellow. Let's go yellow for a while, okay? Here we go. Yellow, yellow, yellow. I dig it. It's something different, right? Now, the only thing is I can't wear yellow shirts, which I don't because I'm a pasty white guy. That's the one thing. Yellow is such a beautiful color. But white guys can't wear yellow. We just look like, it looks like someone pissed on a bag of flour. We can't wear yellow. It's not good. Virginia Buttonweed. This segment brought to you by Sherwin-Williams. Yeah, well. It makes the marijuana plant stand out. Not a marijuana plant. That is a fake ficus tree. Get your shit together. It does light up the background more. You can see now my shredder with papers that I haven't shredded in forever. You can see the plant with the light with my porn camera and the drum set. It does enhance the background. Can we super chat to get the color for the hour? I mean, I wouldn't stop you from that. If you're like, I want the background to be doo-doo brown. I mean, as long as the colors exist, but I can't just make up colors that don't exist. But yeah, Virginia Buttonweed, here's the deal. Here's what I'll allow. If you want the color, if you want to choose the color. By the way, I don't know if you guys know this. You guys pay me to get drunk. Like, you'll send me $5. Take a shot, and then I do. There's literally a guy. Barry is about to whore out his colors. I mean, hang tight. Listen to this. There's a guy on YouTube who plays, he also streams on Twitch. His name is Expel. He goes by I am Expel on Twitch. Really good Call of Duty Warzone player. Always wears a hat. Always. And his people that watch him stream every day literally send this guy, they're like, hey, here's $50. Take your hat off for 30 minutes. This guy gets $50, $100 an hour that people will pay him to not wear a hat because he's bald and he just wears a hat all the time. So I'm thinking it's a bargain because you're getting to set the scene of a stage of a major YouTube production. So I think $20, I'll let you pick the color for it. Nope, not enough. Not enough, VB. No, if that guy can get $50 to not wear a hat for 30 minutes, I think $20 to set the stage, to set the lighting for this show for 1 hour. You basically get to be a set director for an hour. $20. If you want this to be beige for the rest of the show. In fact, I'll tell you what, there's 30 minutes left in the show. $10. For $5 more, VB, and I'll do whatever color you want. But thank you for this. Thank you. He said, beige. The fuck, bro? I just turned on that light. I know you're getting, so you are, nope. That 5 was for something else, VB. No. Listen, Barry is broke. T-Money said Barry's broke. He needs to make his Forever 21 jean money somehow. They're out of business, bro. Besides, I don't wear Forever 21 jeans. American Eagle. I wear Forever 21 shirts. Okay? Okay. We got a lot of shit to still get to. A lot of shit to still get to. Once Virginia Buttonweed wants to pay the other $5, I'll make it beige. Do I even have beige? Hold on. I might owe you $5, VB. I might owe you. You are such an asshole. He wants it beige because he wants me to blend into the background. I guess there's not a beige on here. There's like this orange right there. I could do that orange, but that's like as close as there is. Oh, you know what? I could do that right there. That's like a beige. This one doesn't have it, but I can turn this one off. But yeah, I mean, you know, you cough up the other $5 and I'll do it. But rules are rules, buddy. If the motherfucker can get $50 for 30 minutes to not wear a hat, I need to get a fucking hat. Okay. I was going to talk about what motivates you. Okay. You only get the other half if it works. Nope. We're going yellow, PK. We're going yellow because it's Pediatric Cancer Awareness Month. Unless somebody wants to pay the $20 for the hour or 10 for the half hour. I want to know what motivates you guys. How do you, here's, let me explain. Let me explain, chat. And listen. You guys know, I was looking at, oh, what the hell is that? God damn, is that pimples? Oh, I'm 46 years old. I'm still getting pimples on my chin. Motherfucker. Pete, listen. I'm not a fucking dancing street monkey. Okay? There are things I will do for the show. But I'm not going to shave off an eyebrow for $50. I'm not that guy. I'm not that desperate that I would do something that dumb for that little amount of money. Would I do something that dumb? Yeah. Would I do it for money? Sure. But that dumb for that amount? Bro, you have severely underestimated how much I need that $50. Or excuse me, overestimated. And no, D-Mata, I'm not popping pimples. This ain't Dr. Pimple Popper or whatever the fuck that is. That's disgusting. It's not happening. That's so gross. Okay. Now, what is it that keeps you motivated to do whatever it is you don't want to do? That's what I need help with, chat. Here's where I'm at. I weigh 210 pounds. I want to weigh 180 pounds. I'm on camera every single day. When the TV show comes back, I will be on TV at least once a week, more depending on the contract that we get at the station we get it at. I'm on stage and people see me on stage every day. What do you do every day that makes you stay on your diet, that keeps you working out? What motivation do you give yourself? How do you, because look, I was like, September, I'm losing 9 pounds. I'm doing it. Day one, fucking killed it. Ate good, followed the diet. Day two, I did good. I mean, I had a little cheat meal, whatever, a little cheat snack. Oh, hey, y'all. My bro-in-law, Raymond Lucio, was in the building. Ray. Oh, he likes the yellow. Thank you, man. Thanks for hanging out with me, too. Nancy's here, by the way. You're missing the whole party's here. Well, it's just the gals. I don't know. They're doing weird, they're doing weird Lucio chick shit, right? You know how it goes. What do you guys do that keeps, so I was like really good on Monday, good on Tuesday, okay on Wednesday, Thursday I ignored it, but I had already lost 2.5 pounds. So then I'm like, oh, well, I can eat a fucking Reese's. I can have some ice cream. I begin to lose it. What do you guys do, chat, to motivate yourself and then keep yourself motivated? I don't know what to do at this point because I'm like, I know I need to lose the weight. I know I want to lose the weight, but I love food, man. I love the fucking, oh my God, Nora and her sister-in-law, Nancy, which by the way, Raymond Lucio in the chat, brother-in-law. Nora and Nancy was over yesterday and I went to Dan's Seafood and Wings. Oh my God. It's so fucking amazing. The food is ridiculous, you guys. We got the boiled spicy shrimp. We got the lo mein. We got the fried rice, shrimp fried rice. We got catfish, fried mushrooms, the wings, the original's Dan wing sauce with the wings, egg roll, French fries and hush puppies. When I tell you that every single thing that we ate from Dan's Seafood and Wings was fucking amazing, I am not lying to you. And no, this is not a commercial. The shit was off the chancla, okay? It was, oh my God. They had it again for lunch today. And we're like, babe, tell everybody, tell all the deckheads, it's just as good as leftovers the next day. That is not I didn't have it today. They ate it all. Them selfish women. But they said to tell the deckheads, Dan's is just as good leftover the next day, warmed up, as it is the day you get it. So I digress. But that's the other thing, man. I'm like 46. I feel like I'm lazy. I don't sleep well. What do you guys do? Let me go back. Let me scroll back here. Come on, PayPal Pete. That money would be better spent on him writing DCFH on his forehead. I don't even know what that means. So you're saying there's a price. You don't want to pay. Sextember, threw up in my mouth. Charles Garza, trying to get off my diabetes and blood pressure medication and really want to get to 180 pounds. Bro, you and me both. And Charles, if I knew a way to help you other than motivating, I would do it, bro. I would do it for you. I don't know how to do this because I'm a guy. I was looking at an old video. Let me see if I can find this video. I was looking at it. It's on my TikTok. I had posted this video 2 years ago originally on Instagram. Can y'all hear that? Y'all can't hear that. Let me follow. Hold on. Hang tight, folks. I'm going to show you this. Because look, this is 2 years ago. Literally 2 years ago. So this, I'm going to share my screen. Here we go. This was look at the difference in me 2 years ago. And now. Like, if you look side by side. Not even close. By the way, this was this video. I put it on my TikTok if you want to. It's at barryisfunny. But I said this is all white people when they sing Crossroads. This is probably going to get me a copyright strike. That's all we know. It's literally the only part of that song we know. I miss my Uncle Charles, y'all. But I showed you that there was like, that's 30 pounds ago. And that was only 2 years ago. I want to get back to that so bad. But I'm 2 years older. I don't sleep good. I'm lazier. I need the fucking motivation. I need help. Truck driver Pookie said the motivation I find to eat a whole bunch is because I be hungry. No fucking help. Josh Fernandez says, I write down why I'm doing something and put it up at my desk, on my mirror, etc. Not a bad idea, Josh. Like, maybe I should take that video and put like a screenshot of it, print it, and put it on my mirror. And then I would see Skinny Barry every day. And maybe I'd be like, all right, Fat Barry. Skinny Barry I can be Skinny Barry again. Just got to not eat so many goddamn Reese's and shit. I don't know. Let's see. Total Dallas said, I make the weekdays routine and try my best on the weekends. Super easy to do. No sodas during the work week. Hard on the weekends. Now, I drink diet soda, so I don't know. Somebody sent me something about how they make you fat. I don't believe you. Penguin Katie said, motivation, knowing that I've been there before and can get back there again. Okay. Oh, Richard Vale says, I put on a shirt I really like that doesn't fit. That was actually one of the things I saw because I was looking for that. That was, they were like, don't wear sweatpants. Don't wear stretchy clothes. Wear your normal clothes and it'll make you like feel tight and uncomfortable. Josh Fernandez said, and if I don't hit a goal, I have something on the line. Like I have to give $20 to a cause I don't believe in if I fail. Yeah, but see, I'd be like, well, fuck it. Okay, I'll send $20 to Donald Trump. Rev said, I need to make a routine. Clarence said, in 1 week without liquor and low carbs, I lost 10 pounds. Fucking good for you, Clarence. That is badass, man. So badass. Pink Katie said, side motivation, avoiding diabetes and setting a good example for my kids. The kids will do it too. And I know avoiding diabetes is important, but having kids that look up to you and wanting to set a good example for them, also really good. Damn, Jen said, I was exactly PK. I was a biscuit away from 300. I busted my ass to get the weight off. I can't let myself go back. Now I get down there I get down there, chat. So I'll get down to 180 at some point, and then I slowly get back to 200, 210. Then I got to I'm a year or two older, and it's even harder now to motivate myself. That's the dilemma. Truck Driver Pookie said, I have the alarmy at VB, damn near broke my phone, but it got me up. PayPal Pete, thank you for the super chat, buddy. He said, good God, you ain't losing 9 pounds. Bitch, I need to lose 30 pounds. What are you talking about? Oh, this month. Yeah, I'm in trouble. Is that what you mean? I'm not losing it this month? Yeah. That's going to be an issue. Alex Villanueva, my motivation is my family has a history of being diabetics, so I low carb. There's a lot of stuff that I can still get. That's why I can eat barbecue and certain wings. Okay. Chris said, right now I've been getting on the elliptical and using the TV show to keep me going. There you go. Did you do sign language back then too, Barry? Shut up, Demetrius. Clarence says, speaking of Barry, we're going to have to talk about this video. I don't know what that means. Hashtag Houston, if that's 2 years ago, how old is the comedy pic I seen on the Improv? That's probably 4 to 5 years old. So, Virginia Buttonweed, is that the sign language lady? Go fuck yourself. Titan Hugo, what the fuck was Barry saying? That's the point of the video. Chris Davis, we should have been singing that how many times we go to the gulag last night. Okay, fact. Look at Sean. 20 more and I'll be at my goal of 185 to drop 30 in the last 3 months. Psh, psh, yes, that's badass. Well, Sean, what did you do to motivate yourself? That's what I'm asking you, Sean. I mean, I'm proud of you, but what the fuck were you doing, bro? That's badass. Apparently it's raining cats and dogs, and that doesn't help me. Joe Bro said, just think of the example you're setting for Oliver. Look at that fat son of a bitch. Oh, you can't see him, Joe Pro. He's blocked by the center point. Oliver, get in here! Come on, Bubba! Look, y'all, here he comes. Look. Come on, dog! What's up? Here he comes. Come here. I'm too loud for him. Get in here. No, okay. He's not coming. Get out of here. He's not coming. Yeah, he's fatter than me, so it's not my problem. All right. This is good. Maybe what I'll do is I think the best advice that I got was Josh Fernandez. Did y'all hear the lisp? He still has the stutter. The best advice I got was from Josh Fernandez, and I'm going to try it, Josh, because you said it. I'm going to print out a picture of me when I looked sexy, and I'm going to put it on my mirror in the bathroom. I'm going to make it my background on my phone. I'm going to put it on the fridge. I'm going to put it on the bag of Reese's. I'm going to put it all over the house. Maybe that'll help me not make bad decisions. I hope so. Guys, it's Labor Day, so I pulled up some fun facts. We only got like 15 minutes left in the show, so I figured I did the work on Labor Day for these fucking slides, so god damn it, we're going to use them. Okay? All right, number one. These are 10, I say fun facts. It's really just more facts about Labor Day. Number one, that the idea first became public in 1882. It was actually September 1882. The unions of New York decided to have a parade to celebrate their members being in unions and to show support for all unions as well. At least 20,000 people were there, and the workers had to give up a day's pay to attend. There was also a lot of beer involved. No one is surprised about that. Number two fact about Labor Day, the New York parade inspired other unions to do the same. Other regions started having parades. By 1887, Oregon, Massachusetts, New York, New Jersey, and Colorado made Labor Day a state holiday. So it started in 1882. By 1887, 5 years later, it was now a state holiday. Number three, how did the Haymarket affair influence Labor Day? On May 4th, 1886, a bomb exploded at a Union rally in Chicago's Haymarket Square. which led to violence that killed 7 police officers and 4 others. It also led to May 1 being celebrated in most nations as Workers' Day. The U.S. government chose Labor Day instead to avoid a celebration on May 1, and New York's unions had already picked the first Monday in September for their holiday. Number 4, what is that noise? Is that? I don't know if that's thunder. What the fuck was that? That's weird. Number 4, 2 people with similar names. 2 people with similar names are credited with that first New York City event. Matthew McGuire, a machinist, and Peter McGuire, a carpenter, both spelled differently. But they've both been linked to the 1882 parade. The men were from rival unions. In 2011, Linda Stinson, a former U.S. Department of Labor historian, said she didn't know which man should be credited, partially because people over the years confused them because of their similar sounding names. Number 5, Grover Cleveland helped make Labor Day a national holiday after violence related to the Pullman Railroad strike. Cleveland and lawmakers in Washington wanted a federal holiday to celebrate labor and not a holiday celebrated on May 1. Cleveland signed an act in 1894, which established Labor Day as a federal holiday. Most states had already passed laws establishing Labor Day as a holiday at that point. Here we are. June 28th, 1884 is when it was approved. Number 6, the holiday has evolved over the years. In the late 19th century, celebrations focused on parades in urban areas. Now the holiday is celebrated and honors organized labor with fewer parades and more activities. Number 7, I love that the chat is just like, oh, this is how I diet. Like, you guys don't give a fuck about this, do you? Number 7, can you wear white after Labor Day? Yes. Fuck what you heard. Fuck what this says. Fuck what anybody tells you. You can wear white jeans whenever the fuck you want to. But according to this, the old tradition goes back to the late Victorian era, where it was a fashion faux pas to wear any white clothing after the summer had ended officially on Labor Day. The tradition isn't really followed anymore. Told you, bitches! You can wear white after Labor Day. No one gives a fuck. Unless you wear white jeans and you're on the radio, and then everybody loses their fucking mind because you're 45 years old and you still own white jeans. And who really gives a shit? Not me. Shut up. Number 8. Labor Day is the unofficial end of hot dog season. A lot of y'all need to stop putting wieners in your mouth. As of today. The National Hot Dog and Sausage Council says that between Memorial Day and Labor Day, Americans will eat 7 billion hot dogs. I know for a fact Chris Householders had 9 wieners this week. Number 9. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, there were 14.8 million union members in the workforce in 2017. There were 17.7 million in 1983. It seems like union labors have been going down. Like it's not that, and I feel like it's more still of an East Coast thing instead of a Southern thing. Number 10, what is the biggest union today? The National Education Association has about 3 million people who are members, including inactive and lifetime members. So, there you go. What did we learn? You can wear white whenever the fuck you want to wear white. That's what we learned. All right, it's 3:52. I do want to get to this. I need your help, deckheads. Let me pull this up real quick. I need your help. Just hear me out on this. Sorry, chat. I'm going to have to move you over and almost close you for a second. Because, so I'm not going to be looking at the chat just yet, but I need to do this for a second. So Penguin Katie posted this on the Discord server. I feel like my voice is about to go again. Penguin Katie posted this on our Discord server, which the only way you can get to the Discord server is if you join the Patreon. And the only way you can join the Patreon is if you go to patreon.com/barryondeck. You can sign up. You can support myself. You can support the show. If you love what I'm doing, if you want to see me continue to do it, your support means a ton, and it'll allow me to do that. There are 122 deckheads that have signed up. You can pick whatever range fits your budget. This is a monthly thing, so do not, look, For as little as $24 a year, you can also sponsor an out-of-work radio host. So yeah, for $2, $5, or $10 a month, you get what you see there listed under each. As you move up, you get everything in that category plus below it. So if you're a huge deckhead, you want to sponsor the show, $10 a month, you get everything you see on the screen. But you get access to the Discord server, and on the Discord server, we help each other. There's a lot of shit that goes on as this deckhead family grows. They were talking about sheetrock. Like Brandon Martinez needed help with sheetrock. Chris Householder knows how to sheetrock, so he's telling him how to do it. Garbage disposals have been fixed. Furniture has been moved. That's not a euphemism for fucking, although I don't know if deckheads are fucking yet. That's probably a thing. A lot of help, a lot of family stuff goes on the Discord, so it's highly worth the investment if you're considering it, just to hang out with your fellow deckheads and get help from them and help them. But PK, her husband, Josh, is a teacher in Katy, and they know teachers, obviously. And she knows a lady who is friends with an art teacher who needs help getting art supplies for her students because deckheads, because we're in the era of COVID, these kids are not allowed to share art supplies. So they have to have their own art supplies. And I don't know if you know this, folks, but teachers don't make a lot of money. I know, surprise. They don't make a lot of money. And far too often we ask teachers to foot the bill for supplies when parents are negligent and don't buy them themselves, or they can't. We ask them to decorate their rooms, keep it interesting, stimulate our kids when it comes to creativity. So they try to, do. It's up to teachers a lot of times. One of the deckheads tweeted me and said, man, we go through my wife's entire salary to decorate her rooms and buy supplies and things for class for her students. Literally, it's a zero-sum game as a teacher. That's how little they make, but how much they spend. So what I'm asking you today, deckheads, what I'm asking you is to help me help a teacher. That's all I want. Help me help this teacher. This is on my Twitter, and I will post this again, but if you follow me on Twitter at barryisfunny, you can get the link to it. I'm happy to tweet it out again. But Mrs. Maroof, I guess I'm saying that right. I hope I'm saying that right. Needs art supplies for her art class because these kids are not allowed to share. They're not allowed to share. All right. So this is what's left. Now, myself, I spent $100 buying some supplies. I know other deckheads have spent $50 or whatever. I'm not telling you got to match me. What I'm telling you is right now, deckheads, there are 53 people watching this show. There are 53 of you. I can see the number. There are 53 of you watching this show. If every one of you bought one thing on this list, imagine what we could get done for these kids and for this art class. For these creative kids that are going to, one day we may be looking at the next Picasso in this class. You don't know. The next graphic designer. Someone may fall in love with art and become an artist. They may learn, someone may learn they suck at art and then become an engineer or a mathematician or something else because they suck at this shit. But if they don't have the supplies, they're not going to know. So what I'm asking you right now is help me help this teacher. That's it. If I had the money, I swear to you, I would buy all this shit for him. I would. Because it means that much to the kids and the teacher. But obviously, I'm not in a position to do that. But you guys can help me do that. All right? If you want to talk about putting your money where your mouth is, I have no problem even showing you. Here's the supplies I bought. This is the latest order here. Arriving tomorrow, I bought the watercolors. I bought 2 of those. I bought 4 of the packs of erasers. And I bought 5 packs of markers. If you add those numbers up, that's $100. All right. So money where my mouth is. That's what I spent. So what I'm asking you is just one thing. There's as little as $7.40. Hey, Virginia Buttonweed, remember how I asked you to spend $5 to change the light? I tell you what, buddy, take that $5 right down here. Buy a pack of erasers. Buy a pack of markers instead. That would mean so much more, not just to me, but to the kids. All right. So, It's going to be in the Discord if you're already on the Discord. If not, on Twitter, go to Twitter. I'll put my Twitter on the screen right now. But go to Twitter, at barryisfunny on Twitter. And you can, I'll post the link again. And you'll be able to help. And all I'm asking for, $7. That's it. Just $7. One pack of markers. That just help me out. There's 53 of you. If each of you spent $7, she needs how many packs of those markers? They need 100 packs. They've sold 9. People have bought 9, which is amazing. But look, if 53 of you spent $7, they're going to be at 62. That's a lot. That's a huge difference. And that's a low number too. 53, we do 80 to 100 on average. I know it's a slow day. It's Labor Day. So help me out, deckheads. I'm not asking you to spend $100 or $50 or $7. That's it. $6.99 for the erasers. They need 30. They have 15. Help me out. And I know you can because deckheads are amazing. So that's it. That's the show. Did you guys have fun? I had a blast. We got a new set color. I found motivation to lose weight. Let me pull up the chat, see what I missed over here. Did I miss a super chat? No, I don't think I did. All right, guys, you all are the best. I love you to death. Thank you for being here. Thanks for showing up on a day off. Y'all know the drill, right? I know you know. Here's what I need you to do for me until I see you tomorrow. Be safe. Be kind. And most importantly, love each other. See y'all tomorrow. Daddy's making a YouTube video!